He's revived.
Why I'm in a hospital? Divorce agreement. Momo wants to divorce me. This handwriting. It must have just been written. Where's my wife?
You! Are you human or ghost?
What do you think?
You scared me to death. I thought you had risen from the dead.
What exactly is going on?
What else could be going on? Your wife doesn't want you anymore, that's all.
How is that possible?
Why not? Even your oxygen.
Old Mr. Zhu has passed away.
Prime Minister Su has passed away. Grandpa?
Su Ruotian, the eldest miss of the Prime Minister's manor.
Grandpa?
Su Fengnian, the Prime Minister of Great Xia.
Grandpa?
Miss Zhu, I'm sorry. We have done our best.
Miss Su? Please accept our condolences. Prime Minister Su has passed away. Indeed, good people don't live long. If it weren't for Prime Minister Su's help, you wouldn't be alive today.
How do you mean?
You think you're a vegetative patient. How did you live these past 3 years? Your wife's family. They weren't willing to spend a single cent. If it weren't for Prime Minister Su's charity fund, you would have died long ago.
Then, why did he save me?
Prime Minister Su's entire life was dedicated to charity. After he learned about your situation, he waived all your medical expenses. This hospital is an industry of Prime Minister Su's family. What a pity. Such a good person. Grandpa.
Miss Zhu, the dead cannot be brought back to life. You must accept your grief and move on.
Who says they cannot be brought back to life?
You are. I remember him. He's from the room next door, that vegetative patient.
The vegetative patient actually woke up.
What did you just say? Brought back to life.
This person just died. His soul has not yet dispersed. If I act in time, I can still bring him back to the human world.
Nonsense. Where did this charlatan come from? Can still be brought back to life? Do you think you're an immortal?
And how do you know I'm not?
Nonsensical.
Miss Su? He might have been lying down for too long. His brain must be damaged.
Foolish. If any more time is wasted, even if this venerable one acts, it will be beyond saving. Can you bear the responsibility?
How about... let him try?
Miss Zhu, you must believe in science. Prime Minister Zhu has already passed away to the immortal realm. You must accept this fact.
Miss Su, this person came here, likely to swindle money. You absolutely must not believe him.
I came here this time, only to repay a debt of gratitude. Whether you believe it, or not, to this venerable one, it is irrelevant.
How dare you? Prime Minister Zhu dedicated his life to the country and its people. His remains, you cannot desecrate.
Guards, throw him out!
Noisy.
Why can't I move at all? This is unscientific.
This is truly a divine method.
The 3 souls and 7 spirits have not yet left the body. There's still time. First, nourish the spirit from above. Next, nourish the form. Spirit clear, mind calm. All joints are tranquil. Return to your place.
Old, what has happened to me?
Grandpa, you're really awake, Grandpa?
Resurrection. It's truly a resurrection.
Old Su Fengnian. Many thanks, young friend, for saving my life.
No need for such formality. This time I came to save you, only to repay you for a past kindness.
Could it be that you are the vegetative patient from the next room?
Exactly. Thanks to your charity fund, I was able to continue living. Today, our debt of gratitude is settled.
Young friend, you're being too distant. The kindness of saving a life, this old man will surely repay it handsomely.
Yes, You saved my grandpa. From now on, you are a Sioux family's great benefactor. Whatever request you make, we will do our best to fulfill it.
Since you insist, then I'll ask for a set of clothes and a mobile phone.
All right. I'll go prepare them for you right now.
The Prime Minister, the Lord of the Nations call.
The Immortal Seeking Convention. The Lord of the Nation said an exiled immortal has descended to the mortal world. Who can revive the dead and regrow flesh on bare bones? Could this gentleman be the benefactor? What is this he's holding?
These past few years, confined to bed with illness, my wife suffered, unexpectedly, after waking up. I received this piece of paper, a divorce agreement.
Your wife. I have an impression of her. Her surname is Zhao, isn't it?
Indeed, her name is Zalmo.
I remember now. She seems to have started a company, and its performance is quite good. Tonight, Imperial Grand Hotel will host a Immortal Seeking Convention. At that time, the 6 ministers and all the major dignitaries of Yunzhou will be present. I will send someone to deliver an invitation to the Zhao family, granting her a chance at prosperity.
The Immortal Seeking Convention.
This old man just now received a call from the Lord of the Nation. A celestial phenomenon has appeared. An exiled immortal has descended upon Yunzhou. This Immortal Seeking Convention is precisely for finding this descended exiled immortal.
Is that so?
Prime Minister Manor, the bedroom of Wu Yaifi.
Dad,
Faithy. You're finally awake. You were in a coma for a whole year. Your dad was almost worried to death.
Dad, I sense that Master is in Yunzhou. I must go to Yunzhou immediately.
Hey,
The film was translated
all right,
and
all right,
narrated
all right.
by M. Media.
Dad will listen to you. Prepare the plane for Miss. Depart for Yunzhou immediately.
Yes.
Master. Master. Wherever you go, I will follow. Master. I will definitely find you. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Mommy,
Are you human or a ghost?
I'm human, I'm not dead.
Mommy, he has a shadow. He should be human.
He's still not dead. You're a lucky bastard, kid. What are you doing here?
I'm here to find Momo.
What do you want with my daughter? You two are already divorced.
That's right. So what if you woke up? You're still just a man who has accomplished nothing. Do you still want to continue to burden my sister?
I know that during the years I was in a coma, Momo has had it hard. That's why as soon as I woke up, I immediately went to find Momo and find a way to make it up to her. I want her to become the happiest woman in the world.
My daughter is now already very happy. Let me tell you. You'd better be sensible. Now get out of here.
I won't argue with you anymore. I'm going to see Momo. I'll tell her.
Don't even think about it. I'm telling you. I won't let you meet Momo. You've already burdened her for 3 years. Do you want to keep burdening her?
Mommy, can't you see? This man, he just woke up and found himself penniless. That's why he wants to keep pestering my sister.
That's definitely it. If I'd known this earlier, I should have pulled out your oxygen tube sooner.
Exactly. A man like you should have died long ago.
Fine. Considering
The
that,
film was
You two are
translated and
Momo's family.
narrated by M. Media.
I won't stoop to your level. Move aside.
He's hitting people. This man is hitting people.
Not bad. You beggar. How dare you push my mother? Security, security. This man dared to lay hands on someone. Throw him out. How dare you? How dare you lay hands on someone here? Didn't you even bother to ask what kind of place this is? If you dare to lay hands on someone here, 9 lives wouldn't be enough to pay for it.
Did you see me lay a hand on anyone?
Hey, if you hadn't hit me, would I be lying here?
We are tonight's honored guests. He actually dared to hit my mother. This matter cannot be let go just like that. Distinguished guest.
That's right. This is our invitation.
Invitation letter.
They really are distinguished guests. Kid, you're finished now. Tonight's banquet is no small matter. Prime Minister Zhu himself is presiding. All 6 ministers are present. All the powerful and influential people in Yunzu are here. You hit a distinguished guest attending the event. No one can protect you. Come with us quietly. And you might still have a way out.
If I had known earlier, seeing you two, mother and son, were of such a demeanor, I wouldn't have let Prime Minister Su give you an invitation.
You let Prime Minister Su give us an invitation? You, this vegetable. Are you stupid or something?
Our invitation was clearly obtained by my sister. What does that have to do with you?
What are you still standing there for? This fellow has gone mad. Hurry up and get him. Thrown out.
Exactly. If he harms today's distinguished guests, what then? Kid, scram. If you disturb the distinguished guests inside, your life will be over.
Distinguished guest. Then look at this one of mine. Is this a distinguished guest's invitation?
Supreme invitation.
Can't see him. Even if you forge an invitation, at least forge a real-looking one, alright? This is the invitation. What is that thing you have? Presumptuous. This is a supreme invitation. Only the 6 ministers, true distinguished guests of that rank, can possess it. Distinguished guest, please come in.
Supreme invitation?
Impossible. How can this be? This must be a mistake. Are you questioning me? Sir, how should these to be dealt with?
Confiscate their invitations, then kick them out.
Yes.
Banquet hall. GNCC.
Mo, look at today's banquet. It's packed with distinguished guests, an unprecedented grand occasion. I heard that all the wealthy and influential people in Yunzhou have come. Hey, if we could attend such a banquet, it would be all thanks to young Master Lai. Thank you, young Master Li. Thanks, young Master Li.
Why are you still calling me young Master Li? You are now also a free woman. Our engagement. Shouldn't we discuss it?
Young Master Li, I still need to think about it. Chunshan.
What? Are you still thinking about that vegetable? He's already dead.
Young Master Li, no. Look.
Wife? Wife?
Chunshan, you.
Wife, I'm awake. I've woken up.
Chunshan, you're not dead?
You've had a tough few years. Don't worry. I will definitely make it up to you, properly.
Chunshan, it's good that you're awake. This way, I won't have to feel guilty anymore.
Wife?
Don't call me that. We're over. From now on, we'll go our separate ways. Don't bother me again.
Wife, what do you mean?
How dare you even ask? You're so relaxed. Lying there for 3 years. You could ignore everything. Do you know how Momo spent these 3 years? There's no need to tell him. Chunshan, do you know how much Momo suffered? And how many talented young men she rejected during these 3 years? It's all because of you that her company stopped talking. Chunshan, it's good that you woke up. But it's time for me to start a new life.
A new life?
Exactly. Momo is now my fiancé. A poor wretch like you, get out.
Who is he?
Li Xinchan, the richest man in Yunzhu, the eldest son of the Li family. Now, I am also Momo's fiancé.
Is everything he said true?
Yes, exactly. Young Master Li has been pursuing Momo for 3 years. If it weren't for you, this burden, she would have long been the Li family's eldest young mistress. If you have any conscience left, then get lost immediately. Don't hinder Momo from marrying into a wealthy family.
Wealthy family. The Li family.
Exactly. Our Li family is the richest in Yunzhu, with assets exceeding $1 trillion in both the underworld. Who dares not give our Li family face? So, I advise you, a poor man, not to harass our Momo again. Otherwise, I'll make sure you don't see tomorrow's sun.
Are you threatening me?
Do you even need a threat? Let me tell you this. For our Lee family to crush you is easier than crushing an ant.
Try it.
Enough. Chenshin, I have made myself very clear. We're over. Don't pester me anymore.
So, because of him, you're giving up on all these years of our relationship.
Relationship? Do you know how I spent these 3 years? When my company was on the verge of bankruptcy? Where were you when I needed
The
you
film was
most?
translated
Where were you?
and narrated
I understand.
by M Media.
You've had a tough few years. Don't worry. I will definitely compensate you well.
What makes you think you can compensate? Our young Master Lee is the richest man in Yunzhou. With you? A vegetative person who was in a coma for 3 years and eliminated by society. Chenshin, face reality. You have nothing now. And what I need is a husband who can shield me from wind and rain and fulfill my ideals and ambitions.
Everything you said, I can do.
How can you do it? With just your words. Grow up, Chenshin. We are no longer people from the same world. You should leave. From now on, let's not meet again. Hello, Mommy. Why aren't you here yet? What? Chenshin drove you away? You've gone too far, Chenshin. How dare you drive my mommy and my brother away?
Why don't you ask them what they did?
No matter what they did, you shouldn't slander them.
They were slandering me.
Enough, Chenshin. I'm so disappointed in you. If I'd known you'd be like this, I should have long ago pulled your oxygen tube.
What?
Kid, you still don't know, do you? Your oxygen tube was pulled by Momo herself.
What? You pulled my oxygen tube.
Yes. I pulled it.
You wanted me to die.
Yes. Because I couldn't let you drag me down anymore.
Who would have thought? You're a lucky kid, aren't you? After having your oxygen tube pulled, you still managed to survive. If you ask me, you should have died 3 years ago. Instead of being here today, disgusting our Momo.
Let's go. Don't talk to him anymore.
Okay, go!
Momo. I'll ask you one last time. Did he force you to pull it?
Are you crazy, kid? You... Please, you burden. Do you still need someone to force you?
Chenshin, don't you even look at what kind of place this is. You dare to cause trouble here? Guards! Tie him up for me and throw him out.
Zomo. Speak.
Alright, then I'll tell you. I personally pulled your oxygen tube. No one forced me. Because I had enough? This answer, are you satisfied?
Kid, I'll tell you the truth. The car accident 3 years ago, that turned you into a vegetable. Was no accident. I did it.
You're asking for death.
Why is it suddenly thundering?
Dragons swim in dark clouds. Purple key ascends. This is where a banished immortal descends. But this sudden thunder from a clear sky. The thunder god is enraged. This is bad.
Zhang Mingdao, the young celestial master.
Master, this is the wrath of a banished immortal.
Mingdao, issue my heavenly master's edict. Gather the 3,000 disciples of the heavenly master hall. Proceed there at once.
Yes.
That lightning and thunder. What place is that?
The Imperial Grand Hotel.
So, Master is at the Imperial Grand Hotel. Go there immediately.
Yes.
You're courting death.
You are the one courting death. Do you know what will happen if you act here? What the consequences will be?
Chenshin, what are you doing?
Guards, seize the assassin.
He's actually an assassin.
At such a banquet, an assassin actually managed to get in.
Chenshin, what do you intend to do? This is not a place for you to cause trouble.
Move away, today. He will surely die.
Momo, did you hear that? He wants me dead. I'm so scared.
Changshan, how audacious of you. Today's banquet has gathered all the powerful and influential figures of Yangzhou. Even the Lord Ministers of the Six Ministries are present. With so many important figures here, you actually dare to say you'll kill young Master Li? Changshan quickly apologized to young Master Li.
Why don't you ask why I want to kill him?
No matter the reason, you cannot act lawlessly here. Act lawlessly. In my opinion, he's just same with young Master Ji. He was overcome with rage and lost his mind.
Young man, let me tell you, those attending this banquet today are all the influential figures and dignitaries of Yunzu. Furthermore, there is also the Lord Minister of the Ministry of Justice is also present. You dare, in front of the Lord Minister, commit violence? Young man, you clearly dares to disregard the laws and discipline of Great Xia.
Who dares to disregard the laws and discipline of Great Xia?
Lord Minister,
Crossing Tianrong, Minister of Justice.
I'm Li Xinchang of the Li family from Yunzu. This is the person whose origins are unknown and who threatened to kill me. Everyone here can testify for me.
That's right, we all heard it.
Lord Minister, this person must be an assassin. Please, Lord, punish him severely. How audacious. Guards, seize this assassin.
What if I'm Lord Minister of Justice? Without asking right from wrong, without investigating the cause, you immediately condemn me. You, a useless official who holds a position without fulfilling its duties, dare to wield the power of criminal law.
Changshan, do you even know what you are saying?
Audacious. So many people are accusing you, yet you still dare to argue. And you disrespect this prince. Your crime is compounded.
What they said. That's the truth.
Isn't that so? Let me tell you, everyone present here is the celebrities and dignitaries of Yunzu. Their testimony, Lord Minister will certainly accept.
Indeed. Given the status of everyone present, how could they possibly wrong you?
All right. Talking about status, are we? Then just you alone. A mere Minister of Justice is not worthy of convicting me.
Old Xing,
Li Sifeng, Minister of Rights.
you've kicked an iron plate. If you say that, even Old Xing cannot convict you, then what about me, Minister of Rights? Li Sifeng?
You are not worthy either.
How amusing, how amusing. This is the first time in so many years that someone has dared to openly look down on the two of you.
Gong Sunju, Minister of Revenue.
Kid, I'm Gong Sunju, Minister of Revenue. The three of us should be enough, right?
Not enough.
Then add me, Minister of Works, Lu Gong.
Lugong, Minister of Works.
And me,
Liu Qingshan, Minister of War.
Minister of War, Liu Qingchen. And me,
Zhou Wu, Minister of Personnel.
I'm Minister of Personnel, Zhou Wu. We, the 6 ministers, can decide the fate of Great Xia, and all matters, big and small, numbering 108,000, all 6 ministers together. Is that enough now?
The 6 of you combined are not worthy of convicting me.
You,
Kid, you have such great audacity. You still dare to say that the lords of the 6 ministers cannot convict you.
I think he has slept for 3 years and slept his brain silly, didn't he?
Kid, you act recklessly. Daring to say that the lords of the 6 ministers cannot convict you. I think today is the end for you.
take him down. Take him down. Take him down.
Everyone stop. Who is she?
You don't even know her. She is Prime Minister Zhu's granddaughter, Zhu Ruzhen.
So it's the veteran of 3 dynasties? Prime Minister Su's granddaughter. No wonder.
Miss Zhu, you must be careful. Stay away from this assassin.
Assassin? That's right. It's this bastard who, in broad daylight, tried to assassinate young Master Lei. Moreover, and even speak disrespectfully to the lords of the 6 ministers. Sissy. Mo. Don't be soft-hearted again. This bastard, even the Lord Minister, he dares to provoke. If you continue to help him by speaking up, be careful not to implicate yourself. Changshan, how did you become like this? You offer the Lord Minister an apology. I will beg them to forgive you.
I said, they are not worthy.
What an arrogant fellow. If it's truly you, rest assured, since this official is here today, we'll definitely take him into the Ministry of Justice's prison for a thorough interrogation. Indeed, today's banquet is of great importance, cannot be because of the appearance of such a person that a mishap occurs. Then I'll trouble old Ching. Okay.
Just now, I merely provoked him with words, but I didn't expect him to reveal his true colors. Moreover, to several Lord Minister, he spoke insolently, clearly harboring ill intentions.
In that case, I should thank young Master Li.
Miss Zhu, you flatter me. This banquet is personally hosted by Prime Minister Zhu. And in my heart, I have always held Prime Minister Zhu in great respect. Therefore, how could I possibly allow an assassin to ruin such an important banquet?
Very well.
Miss Zhu, what do you mean by this?
Mr. Chen is an esteemed guest I specifically invited. How dare you slander him, claiming he's an assassin?
This? How is this possible? Kensian, he is just a useless man. How could he be your invited esteemed guest?
Li Xinshang, are you questioning me?
I would not dare.
Miss Su, how could we dare to question you? It's just that. Might you not have been by this man? Deceived? Miss Su, you might not know, this man is my ex-husband. Previously, due to an accident, he became a vegetative state, lying unconscious for a full 3 years. Whatever abilities he has, I know them all. How could he possibly be an esteemed guest at your residence? Exactly. Unless he used flowery words to swindle and deceive.
Zalmo. In your eyes, I'm such a person.
What kind of person you are was already demonstrated with utmost clarity just now, disregarding hierarchy, arrogant and conceited. Besides sweet talk and deception, what makes you capable of making Miss Su look at you differently? Miss Su, I want to remind you, ever since he woke up, it's as if he developed illusions. Whatever he tells you, please don't take it seriously. Miss Zhao, I'd also like to remind you, you truly do not understand him at all. Mr. Chen's methods are brilliant. I witnessed it myself. Compared to the one you're with now, he is 180,000 times stronger. What? Thank you for giving him to me.
Since it is Niece Rujan's esteemed guest, then this person certainly wouldn't be an assassin. Exactly. It must all be a misunderstanding. Since it was a misunderstanding, then everyone should disperse. Disperse.
Mo, what kind of trick did this Chunshun actually use to actually deceive Miss Su? Just the way he was earlier. He kept saying you wanted to compensate you. I despise. Scumbag.
Prime Minister Zhu is a veteran of 3 dynasties, with disciples spread throughout the court and country. How could he possibly climb such a high branch?
Stop talking, sissy. That man has no real ability. He only knows how to sweet talk. He'll be exposed sooner or later. Exactly. A dog cannot change its nature. I'd like to see how he handles it when the truth comes out. How he handles it.
Niece Rujan, where is Prime Minister Zhu? Did he not come with you?
Uncle Gongsun, my grandfather is unwell, so he asked me to bring the Imperial Immortal Seal here first.
The Imperial Immortal Seal.
The Imperial Immortal Seal. What is that? I don't know, let's wait and see.
Presumably, it's related to tonight's banquet. Prime Minister Zhu is personally hosting this banquet, and he has invited various notables from Yunzhu, as well as several Lord Minister. It must be a significant event.
I suppose you all still don't know why tonight's banquet is being held, do you?
Please enlighten us, Lord Gongsun.
I only know that tonight's banquet is hosted by Prime Minister Zhu, and we were invited to attend today's banquet. It was the national ruler who personally instructed And its purpose is to find a person. No, it cannot be called a person. Today, a white rainbow pierced the sun, signaling the descent of an immortal, right here in Yunzu.
An immortal?
Ruzhen, you don't know about this either.
My grandfather only told me to bring the immortal seal and come here first. He didn't tell me the specific reason.
Prime Minister Zhu is indeed prudent and experienced. Exactly. The matter of an immortal descending is of great importance. It's understandable that Prime Minister Zhu would be reserved. This immortal seal was personally bestowed by the Lord of the Nation, a supreme treasure to be presented to the descended immortal. With this immortal seal, the descended immortal will be equal to the Lord of the Nation. All officials will bow down, and all resources of Great Xia will be at their disposal.
Several lords, there really is an immortal who descended to the mortal world.
That's for sure. At that time, strange phenomena appeared in the sky. The Prince of Northern Liang, the old Celestial Master of the Celestial Master Hall, and Marshal Wu personally witnessed it. It was personally stated by the old Celestial Master. The Lord of the Nation has decreed that the descent of the banished immortal and the fate of Great Xia are closely intertwined. Whoever finds the banished immortal will be promoted in rank and title and soar to great heights.
In Great Xia, no one knows Yunzu better than our Li family. When the time comes, it will definitely be us who finds Lord Banished Immortal first. Then, our Li family will have a meteoric rise, soaring straight to the heavens. By then, even you, Zhu Ruzhen, will have to obediently kneel before me.
That's right. Young Master Li is truly the local power in Yinzhou. Apart from him, we probably won't have a chance.
Perhaps my immortal destiny is good, and my luck is even better.
You better not think about it.
Are you looking for me?
You don't mean to say that you are that Lord Banished Immortal who can change the fate of Great Xia, are you?
Why can't I be?
I didn't hear wrong, did I? You actually said you are Lord Banished Immortal? Hey everyone, you all heard that, right?
Mr. Chen, this matter of the banished immortal is of great importance.
Believe me.
Arrogant and conceited, utterly lawless. Chanshan, your actions since you woke up, actions, have truly disappointed me too much.
After I woke up. Have you ever tried to understand me? Have you ever heard me say a single word?
Chanshan, don't be so outrageous. Alright. With you looking like this, you're still a descended banished immortal? I think, at most you're just a useless man hiding behind a woman. What did you say?
All right, you can't discuss ice with a summer insect. Don't say anything more to her.
Kid, do you know what crime it is to impersonate an immortal? What crime is it? That is a banished immortal descended from heaven. If an immortal gets angry, let alone Miss Zhu, even the Lord of the Nation won't be able to protect you for the sake of niece Ruzhen. If you kneel down now and apologize to everyone, we can choose not to pursue what you just said.
Uncle Gongsun, he didn't mean that.
Then what did he mean? Unbelievable, how audacious. We just did it for your sake. Already didn't bother with him, but he became even more excessive.
The film was
Now,
translated.
he even dares to impersonate an immortal. Unbelievable, how audacious.
Miss Sue, I told you before. He's already gone mad. Yet you treat him like a treasure. It's truly laughable.
Hurry and kneel to apologize. Kneel and apologize. Kneel and apologize. Kneel and apologize. Lad, we gave you a chance, but you didn't cherish it. Guards, seize this man and throw him into the heavenly prison. Yes.
No. He is an honored guest of my Sue Manor.
Niece Ruzhen, impersonating a banished immortal descended to the mortal world, is a capital offense. Even if he is your guest, he cannot act so recklessly.
Kensian, don't think that just because Miss Zhu is protecting you, you can defy all laws. I'm telling you, useless is useless. Now, kneel down and apologize to me. Perhaps I can spare your life.
My bones are too stiff. I can't kneel. Why don't you kneel instead?
Kensian, what are you doing?
Let go, quickly. Do you know what you're doing?
Let go. How audacious. To dare to commit violence openly at the Immortal Seeking Convention, disregarding the law, he must be severely punished without leniency. How else can we uphold justice? Why are you all still standing there stunned? Throw this man into the death prison.
No.
Take Miss Zhu and bring her to a safe place. Kensian, if you stop now immediately and apologize to young Master Li, we might still spare you from capital punishment. Otherwise, your official, will have no choice but to order your immediate execution.
Just with you all. You still think you can execute me?
Young Master Li, I'm the current Minister of Justice, with the authority to execute first and report later. What is there to fear, considering you are guest of Miss Zhu? We don't want to be ruthless. Don't refuse a toast, only to drink a forfeit. We are 6 ministers of the current great Xia in this world. Apart from the Lord of the Nation, no one yet has been able to defy the 6 of us.
Perhaps in the mortal world, your statuses are noble. But in my eyes, you are merely mortals. Self-important frogs at the bottom of a well.
You.
Chunxian, you've truly gone mad. You. Are you provoked by me? If that's truly the case, I can pay to send you to a psychiatric hospital for treatment. Mo, why are you still bothering with him now? What are you doing? How could he still have the fortune to stay in a psychiatric hospital? Even if several lords plead for him, the rest of his life will also only be spent in the heavenly prison.
Once you are imprisoned in the heavenly prison, I will definitely find you to avenge today's severed finger.
If you have the guts, then seek revenge on Venerable One now.
Take him down.
No one can arrest him.
Niece Ruzhen, move aside.
This Miss Su, was she truly given what kind of bewitching potion? Even now, she is still protecting Chunshan.
Do you trust me? I didn't expect that. After Venerable One awoke, the only person who trusted me would actually be Miss Su. Since that is the case, Venerable One promise to ensure your Su family's prosperity for 100 generations, standing above all others.
Kensian, do you know what you're saying?
Miss Su is the Prime Minister's eldest daughter, yet you shamelessly claim to guarantee her prosperity. This is truly the most ridiculous thing I've heard in my life. Miss Su, he's clearly insane. How can you believe the words of a madman? Miss Xiao, my decision as Su Ruozhen is not for you to comment on. Today, with me here, no one shall lay a hand on him. Mad! You're mad too?
Others laugh at my madness. I laugh at them for their lack of insight.
Enough, Chunshan. How long do you intend to continue? Don't presume that with Miss Su backing you up. You can hear her act without restraint. Mo. Even now, can't you tell? He is simply relying on Miss Su's help. After all, that is the Prime Minister Su's granddaughter. But for some unknown reason, she was completely fooled by him. With her standing in front of you, even if several lords are present, you cannot use force.
He is merely a man hiding behind a woman. She can protect you for a moment. But can she protect you forever?
Niece Ruzhen, your thoughtless protection like this. If Prime Minister Zhu knew about it, how heartbroken he would be.
My grandfather will definitely support me. Chunshan, if you are truly a man, then come out from behind Miss Su.
That's right. Aren't you very arrogant? If you have the guts, don't hide behind a woman.
Don't go. They are provoking you.
Miss Su, I appreciate your kindness. But for what happens next, just watch. This item is quite good. I'll take it.
How dare you, presumptuous, Lawless. You're practically courting death. This immortal seal was bestowed by the Lord of the Nation upon the descended immortal. How dare you profane it? Now, quickly put down the immortal seal.
This item. Isn't it meant for me? Now that I've accepted it. Why are all of you looking so unhappy?
Kid, you just impersonated an immortal, and that was bad enough. Now, you even dare to tamper with the immortal seal bestowed by the Lord of the Nation. Are you afraid you won't die fast enough?
He's mad, truly mad. Do you truly believe yourself to be a descended immortal?
I still say the same thing. Why can't I be?
You're just a... How could you, a useless man who was a vegetable for 3 years, possibly be a celestial being descended to the mortal realm?
Esteemed Lord, this man is utterly audacious. He even dared to profane the immortal seal bestowed by the Lord of the Nation. He utterly disregards the law. He deserves death 1,000 times over. We implore you, esteemed sirs, to issue an order to execute him and exterminate his 9 familial generations.
Exactly. We also ask you, esteemed sirs, to order his immediate execution and exterminate his 9 familial generations. Oh no. What are you still standing there for? I was just wondering if the 9 familial generations include me.
You've already divorced him, so it definitely doesn't include you.
Indeed, since you're already divorced, you are indeed not among the 9 familial generations. However, Miss Zhao must sever this connection completely and cleanly.
Fine, you're seeking your own death. Don't blame me. Esteemed sir, please give the order to execute him on the spot and exterminate his 9 familial generations.
Execute him on the spot. Exterminate his 9 familial generations. Execute him on the spot. Exterminate his 9 familial generations. Very well. Kensian has profaned the immortal seal, impersonated a descendant immortal, and committed an act of great treason. I, as the Minister of Justice, hereby pronounce judgment. Execute him on the spot.
Execute him on
The
what?
film was translated and
Grandpa, you're finally here.
narrated by M Media.
Greetings, Prime Minister Zhu.
Greetings, Prime Minister Su.
You all. Can anyone tell me what exactly is happening here? The Immortal Seeking Assembly is such a grand event. Yet you are here, shouting about killing and fighting, creating such a tense atmosphere.
Prime Minister Zhu, you're finally here. It's this Kensian. He dared to impersonate an immortal at the Immortal Seeking Assembly. I reprimanded him a few times, and he laid hands on me.
It's you. You had a conflict with Mr. Chun.
That's right. This man is incredibly audacious. He defies heavenly laws. He truly deserves 10,000 deaths.
Prime Minister Zhu, this man is incredibly audacious. He even dared to impersonate an immortal and desecrate the Imperial Immortal Seal. Your subordinate was just about to execute him.
Execute him?
That's right. And exterminate his 9 generations of relatives.
What?
Su Fengnian. You're a bit late, aren't you?
Hey, you brat. How audacious. Prime Minister Zhu is an elder statesman of 3 dynasties. The current Prime Minister. How dare you call him by his full name? I think you brat are completely lacking in respect and upbringing.
Chunxian, in front of Prime Minister Su, you still dare to be so arrogant? Don't think that by relying on your relationship with Miss Su, you can be protected.
I never intended to use them to protect me.
You? Momo, you're still talking to him? What is there to say? This fellow is already so arrogant and conceited that he wants to ensure the Su family's prosperity for 100 generations. You, penniless, stinking beggar, actually want to ensure the Prime Minister's family's prosperity and for 100 generations of prosperity? That's truly hilarious.
Did he really say that?
That's right, Prime Minister Zhu. This person disregards your Prime Minister's manner. Even as an outsider, I can't stand to watch this. Prime Minister Zhu.
Old Su Fengnian. Pay my respects to Mr. Chun.
Prime Minister Zhu, you, what are you doing? Prime Minister Zhu, are you perhaps confused?
Grandpa,
You.
This old now. My mind is perfectly clear.
Get up. If you truly want to thank someone, you should thank your granddaughter in this entire hall. From beginning to end. Only she alone stood by my side.
Good, good, good. Ruojin, you truly are a good child. Mr. Chun is my Su Fengnian's esteemed guest. and also an esteemed guest of my Prime Minister's manor. Anyone who dares to offend Mr. Chun is an enemy of me, Su Fengnian.
This is impossible. It's simply impossible. Just him?
Just Mr. Chun. He saved my life.
Indeed, if it weren't for Mr. Chen today, stepping in to save him, Grandpa would have already returned to the underworld. Today's immortal seeking assembly would probably have to be hosted by someone else. Hosted.
This?
No wonder Miss Su supports him so much. So he was the one who saved Prime Minister Su's life. But didn't he just wake up? Perhaps he's at the hospital. Hey, have you forgotten? That hospital is Prime Minister Su's family property. No wonder. Then his luck is truly too good. But when did he become a savior? Perhaps it was just a coincidence. Or perhaps Prime Minister Su is simply repaying a kindness.
Just now, what did you do to my benefactor?
Prime Minister Zhu, even if he is your life-saving benefactor, he's still too lawless. Look, that Imperial bestowed immortal seal is still in his hands right now.
It's just a piece
The
of
film was
worthless stone.
translated and
Let my
narrated
benefactor
by M. Media.
play with it for a while.
Prime Minister Zhu, this is an item bestowed by the Lord of the Nation. It was given to that banished immortal. How could he possibly dare to offend?
How is that desecration? Did my benefactor break it?
But this,
Enough. As for the Lord of the Nation, this old man will explain it himself. This old man is a veteran of 3 dynasties. Surely the Lord of the Nation wouldn't refuse to give me even this much face, would he? However, as for you all, just now, what did you do to my benefactor? Do you truly think this old man is so old that he can no longer wield a blade?
Prime Minister Zhu means.
Apologize. Quickly, apologize to this old man's benefactor.
Prime Minister Zhu, how is this possible? He's just a. This.
This old man is saving you all. Apologize quickly. Don't make me say it a 3rd time.
Prime Minister Zhu, please don't get agitated. Since you have spoken, then we shall offer Mr. Chen an apology. Mr. Chen, we offended you earlier. We hope Mr. Chen will be magnanimous. Mr. Chen, my temper is foul. I apologize. My apologies. Mr. Chen, this old man spoke a bit harshly earlier. I hereby offer Mr. Chen my apologies. We were previously for the Immortal Seeking Convention. It was truly out of necessity. We apologize to you here. Mr. Chen, being a man of great magnanimity, please forgive our disrespect.
Hey, Mo. I'm not dreaming. Is this the person we once knew? Chen Shan? Hey, these are the 6 ministers. They're actually all apologizing to him. Sissy, my mind is a bit muddled right now. Mo, it seems now that this Mr. Chen is far superior to
film was
Li Shinchong.
translated
It's not even
and
comparable.
narrated by M.
This
Media.
Li family here can't even get a ranking. I know.
This is impossible. Kensian, what right does he have? He's just a man who relies on women, that's all.
Shut your mouth. Mr. Chun's esteemed name is not for the likes of you to call out directly. Mr. Chun, are you satisfied?
Is this what they call an apology? It's just a verbal expression, nothing more. There's not an ounce of sincerity.
Chen, don't go too far. These individuals are all 6 ministers. For them to humble themselves and apologize to you, you should already be burning incense and gratitude. Exactly. If it weren't for you coincidentally saving Prime Minister Su, these important figures wouldn't even give you a second glance. Chen, I admit, I underestimated you before. I also apologize to you. However, this is not a place for you to cause trouble. Know when to quit while you're ahead.
Miss Zhao, please don't get agitated. What Mr. Chen said isn't wrong either. After all, for an apology, some sincerity must be offered. I, your humble official, am willing to offer 50 million to request Mr. Chen's forgiveness. I'm also willing to offer 50 million to request Mr. Chen's forgiveness. We too are. Mr. Chen, are you satisfied now?
Money? I don't want it. You will pay with your lives.
What? Mr. Chen, you must be joking.
I'm not joking. What did you say back then? You said you would execute me on the spot. And exterminate my 9 generations of kin. What? Now that the tide has turned. You think you can take 50 million? And buy the lives of your 9 generations of kin?
Kensian, don't go too far. Prime Minister Zhu, you've seen it too? It's not that we don't give you face. It's this young man who is too arrogant. We are the current 6 ministers. Even if the Lord of the Nation were to punish us, the entire court of civil and military officials would have to deliberate first. What are you to us? We too are only showing respect to Prime Minister Zhu by lowering ourselves. Don't push your luck. Old Zhu, things have come to this. Don't blame us then.
You shall commit suicide on the spot. I, this venerable one, can guarantee that your families will not be harmed. Otherwise, what awaits your 6 families will be utter annihilation.
Kensian, you actually dare to threaten these? Lord Minister? You are simply courting death. Even if Prime Minister Zhu were here, he wouldn't be able to protect you.
Exactly. A petty man becomes arrogant when he gets his way. Grandpa, what should we do? Please, quickly persuade Chanshan.
How dare I?
Prime Minister Zhu, we respect you as an old of 3 dynasties for your immense contributions. But now, this person is acting so aggressively. Please forgive this humble official, but I cannot grant you this favor. Exactly. This person must die today. Guards, escort Prime Minister Zhu and Miss Zhu to rest. As for the others, seize him. Kill him on the spot.
I'd like to see who dares.
Prime Minister Zhu, there is no room for maneuver left in this matter. Guards, escort old Zhu to rest. Today, Kensian has disregarded the law and offended heavenly might. His crime deserves death. I propose exterminating his 9 generations of relatives. Do any of you have objections? I, Zhou Wu, Minister of Personnel, second the motion. I, Li Saifang, Minister of Rights, second the motion. I, Minister of Revenue, Gong Sunju, second the motion. I, Minister of War, Liu Qingchen, second the motion. I, Minister of Works, Lu Gang, second the motion.
No. No. Absolutely not.
Prime Minister Zhu, do not interfere in this matter. Why aren't you moving faster?
Chanshan, you've only just woken up. Do you have to torment yourself to death to be happy?
I told you. You wouldn't understand me, so be it. When I, Chengxian, do things, I never need to explain myself to others.
Fine, Chanshan. Since that's the case, from today onwards, there will be no connection between us. Your life or death has nothing to do with me.
Don't worry, you are no longer within my 9 generations of relatives. This won't implicate you.
Mo. Such a person brings it upon himself, seeking his own demise. There's no need to waste words on him.
Exactly. We all gave him a chance, but he didn't cherish it.
Good. Then I will also give you a chance. 3 seconds. The last 3 seconds. You all commit suicide to atone for your sins. Otherwise, your entire clan will suffer the consequences.
It's over. All over. Quickly apologize to Mr. Chun. Otherwise, the consequences will be unimaginable.
My Lu family has stood firm in Great Xia for 100 years, let alone 3 seconds. Even if you give him 3 lifetimes, he cannot harm my Lu family. 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds, I'll have your blood spilled right here and exterminate your entire clan.
2.
The film was translated
Kid,
and narrated
your end
by
is near.
Media.
Yet you're still playing tricks. I think you are simply beyond reasoning. Today, only with your blood can the wrath of the banished immortal be appeased, and can the laws of our great Xia be protected.
1.
Kensian, if you do not die, it would be the greatest insult to the laws of our great Xia. This last second, I'll help you with it. Kensian, I wonder how long you can keep pretending.
Time's up. Since you all are so deluded, Then don't blame me.
I can confirm. This person is indeed mad. How ridiculous that we are actually arguing with a madman.
Lord Gonson is right. I think this kid is also mad.
Chen, have you had enough of this farce yet?
My sword is formless and shapeless. Yet with a great divine ability. It has severed your fortune and luck. From now on, you will only be plagued by disasters, bringing calamity upon your entire clan.
Even now, you're still spreading heresy. I'll stand right here today. I'd like to see how you'll make our families plagued by disasters.
Kensian, you.
Master, this is bad. Our old family estate suddenly suffered an earthquake. Now the old estate has collapsed, with countless dead and injured. What? This? What did you say? Family head, I don't know how it happened, but undercurrent suddenly erupted. Our Liu family was completely submerged. Landslides. Ground collapses. Have you found out the cause? My son family's old estate surroundings suddenly saw countless insects and snakes appear. Count the injured. Try your best to save people. Why are you still on the phone? No. Impossible.
What? Our family's warehouse was completely struck by lightning. All the goods were burned.
I just prepared a small gift. I wonder if you all like it.
Mo, what he said, is it true? Impossible. How could he possibly have such ability? But if it wasn't him, how could it be such a coincidence?
I told you all. Mr. Chun, he is no ordinary person. Even I must treat him with utmost respect. Yet you were so ungrateful, daring to provoke him. You truly brought this upon yourselves.
Prime Minister Zhu, you mean to say? Could it be? Could it be that he is? What is he? Are you silly? Have you forgotten today's purpose of this banquet? Of course I haven't forgotten. Isn't it to find the banished immortal? The banished immortal is in Yunzu.
Could it be that what he just said was all true?
This is impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Kensian is just a useless man. How could he possibly be the banished immortal? Everyone, don't overthink it. This is merely a natural disaster.
Exactly. Kensian, you wouldn't naively think that we would link you to the natural disaster, would you? It must be our negligence at the Immortal Seeking Convention to have allowed such a person who defies heavenly might to live until now. This is why heaven has sent down punishment. Exactly. This kind of trickery is not enough to make us submit.
Things have come to this. Yet I didn't expect you to still be so stubborn.
Chunxian, stop pretending. That banished immortal only descended today. You've been lying in the hospital for 3 whole years. How could it be you?
This is a long story. But I suppose you wouldn't listen to my explanation.
Feigning divinity and demons. Honored lords, don't hesitate any longer. Quickly apprehend him, and then interrogate him slowly.
Exactly. Seize Kensian. Seize Kensian. Seize Kensian.
Kid, didn't you say you were the banished immortal? Today, I'll cripple your limbs, then crush your bones. Let's see how you'll play your tricks then.
Attack.
Who dares to touch him?
She is the eldest miss of the Marshal's Manor. Wu Yaifi.
Yaifi. You're here.
3 Pure One's Palace.
You two, please stay. Please. Mr. Chun, please.
This is the 9 Nether Frost Herb. Old Celestial Master. Name your price.
Why the need to purchase it? This item, in the Celestial Master Hall, is completely useless. Today, this old Taoist will gift it to you, sir.
Then I thank the old Celestial Master.
Be careful, Mr. Chun. That 9 Nether Frost Herbs. Cold energy entering the body will surely lead to death. The 9 Nether Frost Herb is an item of extreme yin, able to pick up the 9 Nether Ice Herb, and is also proficient in the art of alchemy. Could he be? Mr. Chun's alchemy technique is naturally flawless. This old Taoist has benefited greatly.
What is this?
The pale light of the peerless golden elixir.
A peerless golden elixir. Compared to the young Celestial Master's golden elixir just now, it's like the difference between a firefly and the bright moon.
Look quickly. This is the pill light of ultimate rigidity and pure yang. Could it be? This light. Could it be Masters? Alchemy has reached grand completion? It must be Master. Once Master's alchemy is complete, then the status of our Celestial Master Hall will rise to an even higher level. Ken Cian, I will not let you off.
Disciple Zhang Yishan humbly requests the banished immortal to accept me as a disciple.
You recognize me.
This old Taoist has cultivated for 100 years, and these eyes are not blind. With such methods from the immortal venerable, if this old Taoist still couldn't recognize you, then these 100 years would have been lived in vain.
I never intended to hide it from you. In this world, the only one barely qualified to call me a fellow Taoist is you, old Celestial Master.
This old Taoist dares not be a fellow Taoist to the immortal venerable. Please, immortal venerable, accept me as a disciple, and impart to me the supreme alchemy.
As for taking disciples, forget it. This venerable one's last disciple is Yifi. This venerable one's last disciple. However, if you wish to learn the Tao, I can teach you.
Greetings.
You and I shall address each other as fellow Taoists. Rise.
Thank you, immortal venerable.
This venerable one came to the human realm to undergo tribulation. Therefore, you absolutely must not reveal my true identity. Reveal it to avoid further complications.
This old Taoist understands. However, you need to pay attention to one person.
Who?
Prince of Northern Liang.
Prince of Northern Liang.
Indeed, Prince of Northern Liang is the human realm's foremost god of war. His power reaches the heavens, and he is extremely ambitious. He has always been at odds with the marshal's manner. His search for the banished immortal. His purpose is not as simple as it seems.
Mere ants. They are not worth mentioning. All right. You can escort us down the mountain now.
Yes. Immortal Venerable's decree. Please stop. Farewell. Mr. Chun is an honored guest of our Celestial Master Hall. From now on, Seeing him is like seeing me. Understand?
Disciple understands.
After finally coming down the mountain out, you bring me to this kind of place to eat?
Let's make do for today. Tomorrow is my grandmother's birthday. I'll treat you to a feast of delicacies.
That's more like it.
Master, I'll go order first.
No, if she retaliates against me, only orders dishes I don't like. What should I do?
What a headache.
Master Who, please come in.
Dining room.
Master Who,
Master Who.
that you could take time out of your busy schedule to meet us.
The film was
I'm truly
translated
grateful.
and narrated
Not
by
at all.
a media.
Master Who, I heard. You are a disciple of the Celestial Master Hall, and you have a batch of high-grade golden elixirs.
That's right. My dozen or so martial uncles can't sit still and have already refined several large batches. Look at this one. This is a golden elixir refined by our Celestial Master Hall. CEO Zhao, look. This one. Its market price is 1 million. However, considering our friendship, 800,000 per pill.
Master Who, what effects does this elixir have?
Let me be frank with you. Elixirs like this, I have hundreds of them on hand, with all kinds of effects. For instance, those for beauty and spot removal, for relaxing muscles and promoting circulation, and those for prolonging life, and so on and so forth. All kinds. Everything imaginable.
That's great. Master Who, how many do you have on hand? Our Zhao group will take them all.
Well, Mr. Chow is truly a straightforward person. Then, happy cooperation.
With this batch of goods, our Zhao group will definitely make a fortune. Happy cooperation.
Happy cooperation.
His elixir is fake.
Have you ever seen an elixir? On what grounds do you say my medicine is fake?
How did you, man, end up here?
So it's this kept man. That vegetable.
Chunxian, why are you here?
You don't need to concern yourself with why I'm here, but I want to tell you, his elixir is fake.
Nonsense. Do you know who Master Who is? A disciple of the Celestial Master Hall. This is an elixir from the Celestial Master Hall. How could it be fake?
Mommy, why are you wasting words on him? He was dumped by my sister and is unwilling to accept it. So he came running here to sabotage my sister's cooperation with Master Who. CEO Zhao, he is.
Ex-husband, that's all. I have already severe ties with him. Chunxian, you're a kept man, clinging to women's coattails, and I have no objection to that. But you came running here to ruin my business. This argument simply doesn't hold water, does it?
I have never relied on anyone. It's clearly you who are blind and foolish, stubbornly believing that I'm a kept man.
One is the Marshal's Manor's eldest miss. The other is the Prime Minister's Manor's daughter. What a fine claim, not relying on anyone. Ken Cian. Have you no shame?
That's right. Don't think that what you did yesterday, the things you did, we don't know about.
Since you are CEO Zhao's ex-husband, then why are you relentlessly pestering her? Refusing to let go of CEO Zhao?
Chunxian, do you know how important this batch of goods is to me? You can't stand to see me succeed. Can you? You deliberately came here to cause trouble, right?
Firstly, I'm not relentlessly pestering anyone. Secondly, whether this batch of goods is important to you or not, I simply don't care.
I said it long ago. This man is here to disrupt things.
What I care about is that fake medicine like this, if it enters the market, how many families will be ruined and destroyed by it? Can you take responsibility for this? Can you take responsibility for this?
Stop spreading alarmist rumors here. This medicine contains not a single trace of falsification. My elixirs are all from the Celestial Master's Hall, refined by its masters, supreme grade elixirs. How could there be any problem?
You unscrupulous merchants, for a bit of petty gain, disregard the lives and debts of others. You earn such ill-gotten gains. Aren't you afraid of retribution?
Retribution? Not making money when it's available? Bastard. Stop making such a racket here. The elixirs of the Celestial Master's Hall are renowned nationwide. Its quality, who says it's not good?
Did you hear that, Chunxian? Master Who's elixirs have no problems whatsoever. You are just stirring up trouble. I knew it. His coming here would definitely not be for anything good.
To sabotage our company's business. You even stoop to slandering Master Who's elixirs as fake. Your heart is. Why is it so malicious? What? Young man, your personal matters with CEO Zhao, I don't want to get involved in, but you claim that my Celestial Master's Hall's medicine is fake, and you also sabotage my and CEO Zhao's friendly cooperation. Today, if you don't give me an explanation, do you think Hu Zhigao, I'm easy to bully?
Setting aside whether you are a disciple of the Celestial Master's Hall or know the Celestial Master's Hall's alchemists, just based on the elixir from earlier, which was dark and dull. At first glance, it had no luster or color whatsoever. Doesn't even deserve to be called a pill.
That's our master from the Celestial Master Hall. A pill refined using ancient secret methods. What do you know?
Coincidentally, I just happened to see it today. The pills from the Celestial Master Hall, although the refining technique cannot be considered exquisite, it's not so bad as to use this kind of fake medicine to pass off as genuine.
You're spouting nonsense. Who do you think you are, to even dare question the pills of the Celestial Master Hall? Exactly. Aren't you just a vegetative person who lay unconscious for 3 years? Don't think that just because you've latched onto the banished immortal, you now understand the path of immortal cultivation and pill refining.
Master Hu is a powerful figure of the Celestial Master Hall, whether his medicine is good or bad. Are we clearer about it than you?
Kid, if you merely wish to sabotage my cooperation with CEO Zhao, then this can be considered a personal grudge. But if you insist on saying that the pills of my Celestial Master Hall are fake, then this will no longer be a personal grudge. Exactly. The Celestial Master Hall was personally bestowed by the Lord of the Nation. Slandering the Celestial Master Hall is a crime punishable by death.
Chunxian, if you merely wish to rely on your one-sided statement to falsely accuse the Master's medicine of being fake and ruin my company's great future, I can tell you, you're too naive.
Zhao Mo, oh Zhao Mo, you truly are impervious to reason. If this batch of pills once flows into the market, your company going bankrupt would be a minor matter. But once human lives are involved, your entire family will be ruined for life.
I trust Master Hu's character. Besides, if something truly happens to my company, you'd be too happy to even care. How could you possibly worry about me?
So that's how you see me, is it? Then I have nothing more to say. Consider my good intentions completely wasted on you.
Wait. Slandering me and slandering my Celestial Master Hall. How can you just think of walking away
The film
like
was
that?
translated
Master
and
Hu.
narrated by
CEO Zhao,
Media.
you don't need to plead for him. With so many guests watching, if this matter gets out, how will my Celestial Master Hall save face? Where else to put it? And my business, Hu Jigao's business, will it still be able to continue? Guards, take this man who slandered the Celestial Master Hall, break his legs, and throw him out. Yes. Who dares to slander the Celestial Master Hall? That's Master Zhang from the Celestial Master Hall. I've seen him at a banquet before.
That's right. I heard he's from the Celestial Master Hall and inner disciple. His status is extremely high. Master Zhang, he must be your senior brother, right?
Yes, he is my senior brother.
So he's Master Hu's senior brother. Then we must treat him with even greater hospitality. Master Zhang, your junior brother is here.
Junior brother.
Master Hu, what happened to you?
I.
Master Zhang, useless man, insisted this was fake medicine. Isn't this slandering the Celestial Master Hall? Master Hu, isn't that right?
Masters, you've come at just the right time. This person slandered the Celestial Master Hall. A heinous crime. You absolutely cannot let him go. It's him, Mr. Chen. What are you doing here?
Master Zhang, have you mistaken me for someone else?
Mr. Chen, we just met this morning.
You've come at just the right time. This person claims to be a disciple of the Celestial Master Hall and is selling fake medicine here.
How dare you to impersonate a Celestial Master Hall, lay disciple, and tarnish the reputation of my Celestial Master Hall. This kind of thing, not even as good as furnace slack, and you dare to sell it. The three of you, I just wanted to make some quick money. Take him down. Yes. Send someone to seal his warehouse. Mr. Chen, do you think this handling is satisfactory? Take him away. Yes. Go, Master Zhang, CEO Zhao.
Master Zhang, who exactly is he?
Mr. Chen is an honored guest of our Celestial Master Hall. The old Celestial Master had already given instructions that we must all treat him with courtesy.
An honored guest of the Celestial Master Hall?
How is that possible? How could this useless man be the Celestial Master Hall's impudence? Mr. Chen is an honored guest of my Celestial Master Hall. What are you? How dare you be disrespectful to him?
This elixir has problems. It will harm people. I told you beforehand. You should finally believe what I said now, right?
Believe? We believe. Isn't that right?
Right.
I didn't expect our Mr. Chen to actually be an honored guest of the Celestial Master Hall.
I knew my brother-in-law was definitely no ordinary person. My sister's judgment couldn't be wrong.
Since our good son-in-law is an honored guest of the Celestial Master Hall, then with your help in the future, our Zhao group will obtain the Celestial Master Hall's true elixirs. Isn't that just a matter of one sentence?
Brother-in-law. We were in the wrong before. You are a magnanimous person, so you definitely won't blame us, right?
Mommy, he's already a distinguished guest of the Celestial Master's Hall. Then what is the fate of our Zhao group? Have to do with him? How can you say that? He just can't bring himself to do it. Your marital affection is still there. These two, how can they hold a grudge overnight? She has already severe ties with my master. What affection is left? Why are these two vixen here again? Why are you here?
I'm with my fated dire companion. Together. Is that strange? Ms. Zhao.
What fated Dao companion? How many times have I told you? This is my boyfriend.
Banished immortal Wu. The old celestial master specifically instructed to welcome you and Mr. Chen to visit often. Then we shall take our leave. Farewell.
I knew why you became a distinguished guest of the Celestial Master's Hall. So it turns out, you still rely on women. One bowl of soft rice isn't enough. You have to eat 2 bowls at once?
The change in your two faces really didn't surprise me at all.
Did I say anything wrong? If it weren't for Miss Wu, this banished immortal, do you think the Celestial Master's Hall would honor you as a distinguished guest? Do you really think you have any ability?
Ultimately, you're just mud that can't be plastered onto a wall. Sister, we overestimated him too much.
I have nothing to say to him. Let's go. What? Can't forget old affections?
No. I'm just for her stubbornness and foolishness. Feeling incredible.
Dad. Okay. Master. Tomorrow is my grandma's birthday, and my family invites you to join us.
Okay.
Why would you go to her grandma's birthday banquet? Isn't that openly meeting the parents? Seriously. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
What are you doing? Who exactly angered our Ruojian?
It's at Wu Yifei again. She invited Mr. Chen to meet the parents right in front of me. The most infuriating thing is, that blockhead Chunxian agreed without even understanding why.
So that's what happened. Come. Grandpa tells you. This matter. He most likely won't be able to accomplish it.
Really? Grandpa, don't lie to me.
Why would Grandpa lie to you? Marshall's Manor, a banished immortal appeared. From all over Great Shaw, young masters and royal descendants arrived in droves to propose marriage. How could they possibly take a liking to a Mr. Chun?
Indeed. This is quite good.
How about this? You go too. Prepare 2 gifts then. 1, in the name of our Su family. The other, in the name of Mr. Chun.
Why?
Since the Marshal's Manor looks down on him, and you helped him. In his eyes, tell me, which is better, a harsh Marshal's Manor, or you, who are cultured and reasonable?
Grandpa, truly worthy of being the current Prime Minister. I understand. I'll go prepare right away.
Wu Taihe, the aunt of Wu Yifei. Old Madam Wu, the grandmother of Wu Yifei. Wu Zhenmei, the uncle of Wu Yifei.
The son of the Minister of Rites of Great Xia, Li Wanyan, presents a Rui scepter with 10,000 longevity patterns, wishing the old madam boundless longevity. In all affairs as desired.
Excellent, excellent. Your masterly is too polite.
The son of the Minister of Justice of Great Xia, Xing Heiren, presents a painting of pines and cranes for longevity, wishing the old madam a lifespan like pines and cranes, and blessings as high as the heavens.
Young Master Shing's kind intentions. This old madam has also received. Come. All right. Everyone, please take your seats.
The sons of several great ministers have all arrived. Marshal Wu's prestige is truly great. Don't forget, this Marshal's manor has a banished immortal. These young masters are probably here for that. Banished immortal. Zhao Fei has become a banished immortal. My Marshal's manor can finally overwhelm the Prince of Northern Liang's manor.
The film
That's
was
right.
translated and
From now on, looking
narrated
across
by
all of
M.
Great
Neely.
Shaya, I'd like to see who still won't give. Our Marshal's manor face.
This birthday banquet is about to begin. Why hasn't Zhao Fei arrived yet? She will come with her Dao companion.
Dao companion? Hey, I heard that Dao companion of hers is actually a comatose person for 3 years, a vegetative state.
The problem is, he was also by his ex-wife. Dumped. How could such a person possibly be worthy of our Zhao Fei?
Who says he's not worthy of me?
Banished immortal Wu is a peerless beauty. The partner she seeks must either be immensely wealthy or possess immense power. How could it be such a plain and unremarkable person? I don't understand, Miss Wu. What exactly did you see in him? Your Dao companion. Off Zhao Fei.
Yes, uncle. He is my Dao companion.
Kid? What's their educational background?
I graduated from high school.
Then, where are you working now? Are you delivering food? Or are you moving bricks at a construction site?
I currently don't have a job.
That's right. After all, you're someone who just woke up from being a vegetative state. How could you have a job?
Zhao Fei, it's not that your uncle is lecturing you, but finding such a thing to be our Marshal's manners. Future son-in-law, among the young masters and heirs who came to celebrate the birthday today. Which one isn't 1,000 times better than him?
What Dao companion? What future son-in-law? Someone like this. How can he be worthy of our Marshal's manor's eldest miss? If Zhao Fei marries him, if word of this gets out, how will our Marshal's manor still be able to establish itself in Great Xia? Second brother, don't you agree?
Sister-in-law. Zhao Fei can like whoever she wants to like. I never interfere. Second brother. That's where you're wrong. The main gate of our Marshal's manor is not for just any random person to enter.
Uncle, aunt, all who come are guests. At Grandma's birthday banquet, treating an honored guest so harshly will only make our Marshal's manor appear petty.
Honored guest? He has no money, no influence, an unknown man. By what right can he be an honored guest of our Marshal's manor?
Indeed. Only young masters like young Master Li and young Master Shing, people in high positions, are worthy of being honored guests of our Marshal's manor. Someone like this. Is he even worthy of entering the gates of our Marshal's manor?
Lord Wu, you shouldn't say that. Perhaps he's just here to scrounge a meal.
That's right. Zhenming. Let's grant him a meal. Less people think. Our Marshal's manor is petty.
Indeed. People from the lower class like him, in this lifetime, have never entered the main gate of the Marshal's manor, much less eaten any delicacies. I'll have someone shortly scoop you a bowl. You can sit by the door and eat it properly. But you must finish it.
Uncle. I call you uncle. Not so you can bully my Dao companion.
Zhao Fei, why are you siding with Anne, outsider? We're all doing this for your own good.
For my sake, you want to sell me for a good price, don't you?
Zhao Fei, what kind of talk is that?
Enough. Everyone stop talking. All this bickering. What kind of family are we?
Master. For my sake today, please don't bother with them. Let's sit first.
Wait. You clearly know today is the old madam's birthday, yet you came empty-handed, and you still want to take a seat? What good things are you dreaming of?
No money,
The
no
film was
power, and no birthday
translated
gift.
and narrated
And you still
by
want to take a seat?
Media.
Go squat by the door.
Who said Mr. Chen didn't bring a gift?
Zhu Ruzhen, granddaughter of Prime Minister Zhu.
This is our Su Manor's birthday gift. And this other one is Mr. Chen's birthday gift.
When did this man get involved with Prime Minister Zhu's granddaughter?
Miss Su, why are you helping this kid for nothing? No, why are you helping him? To deliver a gift? Given my relationship with Mr. Chen, it's perfectly reasonable for me to present a birthday gift on his behalf. Wouldn't you say?
What exactly is their relationship? Is Miss Zhu perhaps trying to publicly snatch Miss Wu's fated companion?
Xu Ruzhen. Stop fooling around.
When have I ever fooled around? I'm serious.
Zhao Fei, second brother, have you clearly seen his true colors? He just divorced his ex-wife, and now he's involved with Prime Minister Zhu's granddaughter in a scandalous way. Zhao Fei, he's not worthy of you. Zhao Fei, it's not that your father is meddling, but he's just too outrageous, isn't he?
Dad, this is a private matter between him and me.
Private matter? As long as you are in the Marshal's manor, it is not a private matter. Old madam, you've seen it too, haven't you? This person, he's nothing but a gigolo, without an ounce of ability. Even when giving a gift, he has to borrow someone else's hand. How can someone like him be worthy of being the son-in-law of our Marshal's manor? You tell me. Isn't that right?
Zhao Fei, come here.
Miss Su, thank you for your kind intentions. But I have already prepared a birthday gift for the old madam.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Master, this is the dregs from the peerless golden elixir you refined before.
That's right. It's the dregs. Something too good cannot be given to her.
I understand. But this is too precious, isn't it?
What a mess. What is this?
A pile of medicinal dregs. I've seen people give birthday gifts. One who sends tonics. I have never seen one who sends medicinal dregs.
Zhao Fei, this worthless junk. And you still call it precious? I know you want to favor him. But you can't just lie through your teeth, can you?
I heard it was said that the pill dregs were sent because, if it's too good, it cannot be given to the old madam. How preposterous. You don't give the best gift?
If it's too good, the old madam has no fortune to enjoy it.
Everyone, look. Is this even human speech?
I didn't say anything wrong.
Presumptuous.
Grandma, he didn't mean it that way.
He has made his intentions clear. Are you still going to defend him?
The old madam is merely a mortal, old and frail, unable to enjoy an immortal's golden elixir. Even enjoying these medicinal dregs is her extraordinary fortune.
You're talking nonsense. Our Marshal's manor even has a banished immortal maiden like Zhao Fei. Yet you dare say our old madam has no good fortune.
Mommy, look at him. He's utterly brazen. He's unfilial.
Zhao Fei, get him out of here.
Grandma,
Who are you throwing out? Young Celestial Master, you've come at just the right time. This man came to offer birthday wishes with a pile of pill dregs. We were just about to deal with him. So it's this man. The esteemed old Madame Wu is celebrating her birthday, and you bring a pile of pill dregs? What is the meaning of this?
He even said, the old madam only deserves to eat pill dregs. Isn't this insulting? The old madam?
How could this be? Old Madame Wu, with her great merits and virtues, deserves a golden elixir. Zhang Mingdao of the Celestial Master Hall. presents a golden elixir from the Three Pure Ones Palace's collection, wishing old Madame Wu a lifespan as long as the heavens.
For the young Celestial Master to personally come to offer birthday wishes. This old woman is already extremely happy. I truly didn't expect him to send such a grand gift.
This golden elixir from the Celestial Master Hall is far more precious than those jade artifacts and famous paintings, is far more precious.
Of course. This golden elixir is worth at least 1 billion.
1 billion.
1 billion?
Not at all, not at all. Zhao Fei and I are old friends. It's merely a small golden elixir. Nothing worth mentioning.
Zhao Fei! Did you see? The young Celestial Master, however, brought a gift worth 1 billion, a golden elixir to celebrate the birthday. Unlike some people who just bring some broken dregs to fool all of us.
You truly are blind. My pill dregs are far better than the golden elixir in your hand. 100 times better.
100 times. Do you know? This pill is a treasure of the Celestial Master Hall. My master personally refined it. How dare you say? Your worthless pill dregs are better than my master's pill. 100 times stronger. Zhao Fei, how could you find such a shameless man?
My master would never lie.
What master? Nonsense. Throw him out.
No, he is my fated dark companion from a past life. I must marry him.
Outrageous. If you want to marry, you can only marry that.
Prince of Northern Liang has come to offer birthday felicitations. Prince of Northern Liang, but he's the Marshal's Manor's sworn enemy. Why is he here? Prince of Northern Liang is making such a big commotion this time, and deliberately chose the old madam's birthday banquet to come. I'm afraid he's not here to cause trouble, is he? Pang Shitong. Today is my mother's birthday banquet. And you bring people and force your way in like this? What do you mean by this? Marshal Wu, why be so nervous? Although there are conflicts between us, since the old madam is celebrating her birthday, how could this prince not come to offer felicitations? Offer felicitations? This is this prince's birthday gift. The Suhu Pearl and the Heshi Jade. Either, I wish the old madam a life as long as the southern mountains. Secondly, I wish to marry banished immortal Wu. Prince of Northern Liang's manor, and the Marshal's manor, will be a perfect match, forever forming in-laws living in harmony. The Suhu Pearl and the Heshi Jade. These are two treasures from the spring and autumn period. This is hardly full of sincerity. This is clearly putting Marshal Wu in a difficult position. Exactly. Prince of Northern Liang is ambitious, and actually wants to marry the descended banished immortal. Let's see how Marshal Wu responds. Wait. Your Highness. Isn't this a bit abrupt? Banished immortal Wu. What are your thoughts?
I'm unwilling.
Zhao Fei. How can you refuse Your Highness's good intentions?
Exactly. Your Highness himself has come to propose marriage to resolve the grievances between the two families. Isn't this a mutually beneficial and joyous occasion?
Banished immortal Wu. If you and I marry, our two families will turn conflict into peace. Wouldn't that be good?
Not good. He is the one I want to marry.
Marry him? What is he?
He is fated dark companion from a past life of Wu Yifei, and the future son-in-law of the Marshal's manor.
You are that, lying on a sickbed, a vegetative state for 3 years. What right do you have to marry the banished immortal?
Then what right do you have?
This prince is great. She is only Your Highness with a different surname. Below only one person, above all others. Martial prowess unmatched. Immense power. Tell me, does this prince have the right?
Just a group of Your Highness among ants. And actually takes himself seriously.
Presumptuous. Kensian, you actually dare to compare yourself with Your Highness, be mentioned in the same breath?
Whether he has the right is for me to decide.
Banished immortal Wu, why must you act this way, and humble yourself? You humble yourself to marry down to such a man. If you and I were to unite in marriage, the Wu family and the Pang family would become great Xia's most prominent families. Zhao Fei, please don't disappoint the Your Highness's good intentions. The Your Highness proposing an alliance between our two families for our Marshal's manor is a tremendous blessing.
No need. This is the man I want.
Wu Yifei, you've stolen all the thunder. Xiaofei, you must think very carefully. Is your personal happiness more important? Or the future of our entire Marshal's Manor? Is more important?
Zhao Fei. This mere charlatan. What can he give you? Look at your highness. He brought a national treasure. The spring and autumn twin jades. But what about him? He brought a pile of useless pill drags.
Truly, you have eyes, but fail to recognize true treasure. In your eyes, these pill dregs that are useless can not only cure the old madam's legs, but also make her return to youth and regain her youthful appearance.
Nonsense. My mother's legs have been in a wheelchair for over 20 years. We've searched for famous doctors everywhere, but no one could cure them. And you, with your tiny pill, expect to be cured? Stop daydreaming. Returning to youth. Restoring youthful appearance. Kensian. Even my master cannot do such a thing. And you, a mere charlatan.
Don't make fun of this old woman. This is simply outrageous. Gods, get him out of here.
I'd like to see who dares to touch him.
Master, why are you here?
Your Highness, you've also arrived. What happened?
Celestial Master, you've come at just the right time. This person is holding useless medicinal dregs and trying to deceive the old madam.
Old Celestial Master. This old woman is, after all, the matriarch of the Marshal's Manor. This person actually wants me to eat these medicinal dregs. Isn't this an insult to me?
Master, these are all unwanted, worthless medicinal dregs. Why are you picking them up? Old Celestial Master, don't get your hands dirty.
What do you know? These are all dregs of peerless immortal pills. Compared to the treasured artifact of my Celestial Master Hall, this is 100 times better.
What? This worthless man can produce something better than the treasures of the Celestial Master Hall?
Old Celestial Master, are you sure you're not mistaken?
What? Are you saying this old Taoist is talking nonsense? Old madam, why not give it a try?
No, you mustn't. Old madam, what is your status? How can you eat this thing of unknown origin?
Grandma, I believe in my master's pills.
Old
The
madam,
film was
do you trust this
translated
old man?
and narrated by M.
Since the old Celestial Master has spoken, then this old woman will give it a try.
Mommy,
Mommy! This...
It truly is a miraculous elixir. A warm current flowed directly to my legs.
Old madam, get up and walk a few steps.
kid, don't think that just because the old Celestial Master is backing you, you can believe your worthless medicinal dregs can cure all diseases.
Wait. Quick, go get my dragon head cane. Quick. It's really cured. It's really cured. It's really cured.
Mommy. Your face. Mommy.
Your hair!
Her legs are cured, and she's become younger. How is this possible?
This really works.
Amira.
Mommy!
It's true. She really has gotten better. Divine medicine. It truly is divine medicine.
Grandma, does he now qualify to be the son-in-law of our Marshal's Manor?
Of course. Of course.
What about you all? Do you have any other objections?
No objections.
If the old madam says he qualifies, then he qualifies.
Your Highness, our son-in-law. Isn't he impressive? Let's go.
Chunshun is already gained. the goodwill of the Wu family. If this continues, he'll really become the son-in-law of the Marshal's manor. You're too good to her. First curing her grandmother's legs, then making her young again. You're playing favorites.
Didn't I save your grandfather's life? Was it rescued?
My grandfather's illness has flared up again. You need to go.
You're not trying to trick me, are you?
How could I joke with my grandfather's life?
Everyone, I have important matters to attend to later, so I won't be joining you all for the banquet.
All right. Since Prime Minister Su is unwell, please go ahead.
Remember to come back to the Marshal's manor for dinner after you're done.
Okay.
Zhao Fei. This fated Tao companion is indeed extraordinary. To be able to produce even this kind of divine medicine. Master, aren't these peerless elixirs only refined by you? These elixir dregs. Could it be that you gave them to him?
Nonsense. What do you know? Your confinement isn't over yet. Go back to the Celestial Master's manor.
As Master commands.
Old madam, this old Taoist still has some matters in the hall, so I will take my leave first.
The young Celestial Master is right. If there's still someone in Great Xia who can refine these peerless elixir dregs, there's only one person. That can only be the old Celestial Master.
Taking someone else's elixir dregs and trying to deceive us. In our Marshal's manor? Yao Fei, is this the man you found?
It's not like that.
You shut up. I nearly let that worthless KAD trick me.
Celestial Master's manor.
Master. I still don't understand. Why would you help that useless Kensian? And why would you give him the elixir dregs of a
The
peerless
film was
elixir?
translated and
What do you know?
narrated by M. Media.
Mr. Chun is no ordinary person.
Is no ordinary person. Master, regardless of Zhao Fei's identity, look, she is both the eldest miss of the Marshal's manor and a banished immortal. How can Kensian be worthy of her?
What did you say? A banished immortal?
Isn't the banished immortal the Lord of the Nation is looking for? Isn't it Zhao Fei? Didn't you tell the Lord of the Nation that?
Nonsense. Are you saying that golden light that descended upon the mortal world was of ultimate yang and ultimate strength?
Master, do you mean the banished immortal is a man?
Exactly.
Could it be, Master, that you already know who he is? Master, don't keep us in suspense. Look, throughout the world, who doesn't know that you preside over the Celestial Master's hall, all matters under heaven, with a flick of your fingers? Wouldn't you know them all?
Heavenly secrets must not be revealed.
Before that golden light outside the window. I understand. Master, did you receive guidance from a banished immortal? Is that why your alchemy has reached great mastery?
Not quite great mastery, but I have gained quite a lot of insight.
As expected, Master has already met the banished immortal who descended to the mortal world, and that person is not Wu Yaifi. Master, please.
Prince of Northern Liang's manor.
What did you say? Wu Yaifi is actually not the banished immortal who descended to the mortal world. Wu Yaifi has such audacity. How dare she impersonate a banished immortal who descended to the mortal world? I request your highness to issue an order. Your subordinate will immediately apprehend her. Good. This prince was just worrying about not being able to find a handle on Wu Zhengshang. Who would have thought his daughter would impersonate a banished immortal? Incurring heavenly wrath? She is simply courting death. Today, we shall seize this opportunity to completely eradicate the entire Marshal's manor. Your Highness, in my humble opinion, that Kensian should not be let off either. Have you forgotten? He publicly humiliated you. Your subordinate earnestly requests your Highness to grant me some troops. I'm willing to share your burden and eliminate that Kensian along with them. Although he is an ant, today, he truly displeased this prince. I'll leave him to you. Yes. Issue the order. Mobilize the troops and surround the marshal's manor. Yes.
Marshal's Manor.
Peng Shitong, what are you doing here again? My Zhao Fei has already clearly rejected you. This prince is not here to propose marriage this time. Seize them. Peng Shitong, what are you trying to do?
Pang Shitong, how dare you? The marshal's manor was personally bestowed by the lord of the nation. Even if you are the great Xayas, only prince of a different surname, you cannot act so presumptuously here.
Exactly. You dare to wield weapons in the marshal's manor? Are you rebelling? The marshal's manor has already been surrounded by my men. Your marshal's manor no longer holds military authority.
What exactly does he want to do?
Pang Shitong, attacking the marshal's manor is a grave crime of treason. Are you not afraid of the lord of the nation's wrath?
No matter how great my crime, can it be greater than your impersonation of a banished immortal who descended to the mortal world? Zhao Fei, you are an imposter banished immortal who descended to the mortal world.
What makes you say I'm an imposter?
If you truly were a banished immortal who descended to the mortal world, then would this prince dare to act presumptuously in the marshal's manor? Would I not fear you striking me down with a single sword? Zhao Fei,
I can now also strike you down with a single sword.
then try to strike me down. Stop pretending. I already know everything. The banished immortal, he is a man. Therefore, it absolutely cannot be you. Zhao Fei, you've gotten all of us killed.
You have such audacity. What banished immortal? What fated Tao companion? It turns out you fabricated all of it to break off the engagement. If only you had married the Prince of Northern Liang earlier, wouldn't everything have been fine?
Zhao Fei, this is a crime of deceiving the emperor. Now, quickly marry the Prince of Northern Liang, and you might still save our marshal's manor. It's too late. Do you truly believe I was interested in her? I was interested in her because of her identity as a banished immortal? Without that identity, she is nothing. Your marshal's manor is also nothing. Peng Shitong, even if our Zhao Fei's immortal identity is questionable, but you did not obtain the Lord of the Nation's permission to inflict private punishment upon the Grand Marshal of the Marshal's Manor lynching. Are you truly planning a rebellion? Rebellion? This prince wields power over all under heaven. So how can it be called rebellion? What I was interested in was her identity as a banished immortal. And you all were merely the stepping stones I used to win over the banished immortal.
Are you saying you intend to?
Precisely. Tomorrow, I will hold a grand ceremony at the immortal sacrificial platform. I will invite the banished immortal to personally observe the ceremony. At that time, I will use your blood to cleanse you of the sins committed by impersonating a banished immortal.
Pang Shitong, if you dare touch me, my master will certainly not let you off.
Our marshal's manor is simply no match. The Peng Shitong. That useless. What else can he do?
He can barely protect himself now. Guards, take them all down.
Prime Minister's Manor.
Isn't Prime Minister Su perfectly fine?
Perhaps. Perhaps he's fine now.
Ruojian, how could you deceive Mr. Chun?
Didn't you say your chest hurt?
Why hasn't Yifei replied to my message yet?
What? Only 3 minutes apart. And you miss me so much?
That's not what I meant. I mean, I still don't know what's happening with Yifei.
You should first worry about yourself.
What do you mean?
The Prince of Northern Liang just raided the Marshal's manor. Wu Yifei is also. She impersonated a banished immortal and has already been thrown into the heavenly prison.
How dare you?
Guards,
They won't be coming.
Zhang Mingdao, my Prime Minister's manor and your Celestial Master's hall. Keep to our own affairs. You actually dare to come to my home to kill someone. What exactly do you mean by this?
Merely a Prime Minister's manor. I now represent the Prince of Northern Liang's manor. I have only one request. Hand over Kensian obediently. And I can spare your lives.
A dignified young celestial master of the Celestial Masters Hall, to actually stoop to becoming a dog of the Prince of Northern Liang's manor. Truly pathetic.
The Prince of Northern Liang is currently at the peak of his power, but one step away from ascending to immortality. Following him is always better than following that old man.
Celestial Master Zheng has truly raised a fine disciple.
One word. Hand him over. Or not.
Mr. Chun, once saved this old man's life. Even if this old man dies today, I will still protect Mr. Chun's safety.
Chunxian is the man I, Su Ruozhen, have set my eyes on. Let's see who dares to touch him.
Kensian. It seems you are just a useless man who hides behind women. Guards. Kill them.
Since Xiafei is in their hands, how can one catch a tiger cub without entering the tiger's den? We might as well turn their scheme against them. Let's see what they truly intend to do. Don't touch them. I can go with you.
Chunxian?
Mr. Chun, you.
Miss Su. Prime Minister Su, you all, to protect my life, are willing to sacrifice your own lives. I'm immensely grateful. But regarding this matter, I, Chengxian, do not wish to burden you.
Lad. You're sensible. Let's go.
Grandfather, how could you let them take Chunxian away?
When Mr. Chun was taken away, he showed no sign of panic. I'm afraid he has his own plans. Besides, what kind of person is he? You need not worry.
I will go to the Prince of Northern Liang's manor to demand his release. If that Peng Shitong dares not release him, I will set a fire and burn down his Prince of Northern Liang's manor.
Celestial Master's manor.
You still dare to return? Aren't you afraid this old Taoist will strike you down with a single palm?
Master. People strive for higher places, just as water flows downwards. This is simply unavoidable. Old Celestial Master, the Celestial Master's Hall, is pure and ascetic. How can it compare to the singing and dancing of my Prince of Northern Liang's manor? Master, haven't you met that banished immortal? The prince asked you to deliver a message to him. Tomorrow at noon, come to Jixian platform.
What makes you think I can invite that banished immortal?
Don't worry. The prince's invitation. No one can refuse. Tomorrow at noon, the Your Highness plans to hold the Fengshan Grand Ceremony at Jixian platform to confer upon the banished immortal the title of true immortal of the Nine Heavens. Please inform him to come and attend the ceremony.
Banished immortals transcend the mortal world. Why would he personally attend your small Fengshan Grand Ceremony?
He had better come. Otherwise, my 100,000 Northern Liang Iron Cavalry will be ready to destroy the Celestial Master Hall at any time.
Since you know this old Taoist can speak to the banished immortal, how dare you destroy my Celestial Master Hall? Aren't you afraid the banished immortal will punish you?
Do you really think your Celestial Master Hall is that important to the banished immortal? What your Celestial Master Hall can offer, my Prince of Northern Liang's manor can offer even more. Master, I believe you surely don't want the Celestial Master Hall's 1,000-year legacy to be destroyed in your hands, do you?
Silence. I'm no longer your master.
Old Celestial Master, the survival of the Celestial Master Hall is in your hands. If you don't want to become a sinner of the Celestial Master Hall, you had best follow my instructions.
I can invite that banished immortal to attend your Fengshan Grand Ceremony. But
I cannot hand him over to you for disposal. If it weren't for you, my beloved disciple, that imposter of a banished immortal, that lawbreaker, how could he have been caught?
You were the one who informed.
Wu Yifei impersonating a banished immortal deserves 10,000 deaths. Tomorrow at the Fengshan Grand Ceremony, the Marshal's Manor's family members, and that man Kensian, will all be burned alive on Jixian platform.
Miss Wu is your old friend. How can you treat the Marshal's manor?
The Marshal's manor, right? Its destruction is fated. Master, you must have foreseen this long ago, right?
If I could have foreseen it, back then, I would not have taken you in, this treacherous disciple.
As for Wu Yaifi, I can indeed implore your highness to spare her life. However, her so-called fated Dao companion must die.
You captured Mr. Chun.
Facing the Northern Liang Iron Cavalry, he has already obediently surrendered.
You have such audacity.
Wu Yaifi impersonated and banished a mortal. Her crime deserves death. Kensian is also an accomplice. Prince of Northern Liang, to judge the crime and arrest people. What's wrong with that? Old Celestial Master, I know. You and that kid surnamed Chen have some acquaintance. Otherwise, you wouldn't have given him the hard refined, golden elixir dregs. But his safety and the survival of the Celestial Master Hall, you should know how to choose.
You will definitely regret this.
Old Celestial Master, this matter is not for you to worry about. You convey my words to him. If he comes, I will confer upon him the title of 9 Heavens True Immortal, to be revered by tens of thousands. If he doesn't come, he will see the Celestial Master Hall strewn with corpses. Let's go. Master, please take care.
You bunch of fools. You foolishly wish to cling to the banished immortal. But you didn't know that you have already offended this banished immortal to death.
Your Highness, if the banished immortal doesn't come, what should we do? Don't worry, the words about destroying the Celestial Master Hall have already been spoken. Your master, even if he has to beg the banished immortal, we'll have to beg him to come. What if the banished immortal gets angry then? The wrath of a true immortal is not something we mortals can bear. Do you think I invited the banished immortal here truly just to confer upon him a mere titular immortal title? Your meaning is, if he is willing to cooperate, hand over his true essence and cultivation, and help me embark on the path to immortality, I'm willing to offer. Recruit Dragon Pearl of Great Shia's national destiny. What if he doesn't cooperate then? Then I shall use the power of immortal to execute an immortal.
Sacrificial immortal platform.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Unexpected. The Wu family would be thus ruined by us.
It's all because of this Wu Yifei, who impersonated some banished immortal and was caught by the Prince of Northern Liang, thus inviting disaster.
Wu Zhengshang, look at the good daughter you bore. The Wu family's marshal's manor, 3 generations of effort, was utterly destroyed by her. Zhao Fei. The consequence of opposing the Prince of Northern Liang. You've seen it.
Zhang Mingdao. You are despicable.
Survival of the fittest. It is the way of heaven. I call this knowing the times. Our many years of friendship. Zhao Fei. Whether you are or not some banished immortal, as long as you agree to marry me, I will spare your lives.
Don't even think about it. My master will come to save me.
At a time like this, you're still thinking of him. What fated Dao companion? That kid, at first glance, is clearly not a good person. He's long since slipped away and made a clean getaway. And you still expect him to save us?
That's right. What can you do? Now the sacrificial immortal platform has already been surrounded by the Prince of Northern Liang's 100,000 Iron Cavalry. Tell me, how can he come to save us?
With my master's abilities. A mere 100,000.
Your master will come. But not for you. But to be buried with all of you. Guards, bring him up.
How is that possible?
I caught him with my own hands.
Master. What's going on?
What else could be going on? Facing the Prince of Northern Liang's 100,000 iron cavalry, what else can this Jianghu sorcerer do, besides obediently surrendering? But surrender obediently? Young Celestial Master, it was Wu Yifei who impersonated a banished immortal. And it has nothing to do with us.
Yes, yes. One impersonated. A banished immortal descended to the mortal realm. The other impersonated. A fated Dao companion. We beg for mercy. Kill them. It truly has nothing to do with us.
Yes, yes, we are willing to offer the Marshal's Manor to the Prince of Northern Liang, only asking for a chance to live.
Uncle. How could you do this?
Shut up. It's all because of you. That our Marshal's Manor has fallen to such a state.
The Prince of Northern Liang is only interested in the banished immortal, and has no interest in her, a mere mortal. Yet she still pretends to be noble. Unwilling to marry me.
Zhang Mingdao. I'd rather die than marry you.
Did you hear that? It's her who isn't giving you a way to live.
What's wrong with marrying the young Celestial Master? He is now a favored person by the Prince of Northern Liang's side. How many women want to marry him, but don't get the chance? You're just ungrateful.
Wu Yifei, are you trying to get us all killed?
Once you're all dead, I'll be happy. Who would have thought? The once arrogant Marshal's Manor has actually fallen to such a state. It's simply reaping what you sow, and there's no living through it. Kensian, who was so proud and successful back then, has actually become a prisoner.
Looking all dirty and disheveled. Like a beggar. I almost didn't recognize him.
From a vegetative state to becoming a prisoner, this is considered for a man like you the best possible outcome.
Thank you, Your Highness, for your grace. Today, you invited us to attend. Otherwise, we would have truly missed a good show.
Chunxian, I told you long ago. Relying on others is unreliable. At the Immortal Seeking Convention, because of that woman, you hogged all the limelight. Now, the Marshal's Manor has been purged by the Prince of Northern Liang. Without that woman's backing, you are nothing.
You only saw the surface of things. And saw what you wanted to see. You cannot see the truth.
I only saw the surface. From the Immortal Seeking Convention to the Pill Cooperation. Which time were you not relying on the Marshal's Manor? To put it plainly, without the Marshal's Manor, without Wu Yifei, you are nothing.
Seeing you in such agony, I can't even describe how delighted I'm.
Chunxian, are you now especially regretful? Regretful for getting too close to this woman and being implicated by them. Your backing is gone. Of course I regret it.
I never had any backing. What I rely on is always myself.
Rely on yourself? If you rely on yourself, why are you here? Reduced to being the Prince of Northern Liang's prisoner?
Do you think, just with them, they can still capture me?
Could it be that, Master?
Kensian, you're already a prisoner. And you're still bragging here.
No, I'm just puzzled. A useless man like you, at death's door. Still so stubborn? You don't actually think there'll be divine soldiers descending from heaven to save you, do you?
Chunxian, times have changed. This isn't the Immortal Seeking Convention. Even Wu Yifei can't protect herself. This time, no one will come to save you.
Zhao Fei. The auspicious day for the execution is almost here. What I said before still stands. I'll give you one last chance.
Zhang Mingdao. You want me to marry you? Don't even dream of it.
I just don't understand. What's so good about him? The two of us, so many years of affection, and you actually, for his sake, don't even care about your life?
A person like you, how could you possibly understand my feelings for him?
Don't force me.
Zhang Mingdao, what are you doing?
Shut up. Kensian. The scene today. I'll make you remember this forever.
Stop.
Why is she here?
That strike of yours almost cut me down.
Wu Yifei, I'm your lifesaver. You treat your lifesaver with this attitude? If I'd arrived one step later, you would have been cut down by this old friend of yours.
Miss Zhu. The Fenken Grand Ceremony was approved by the prince. You come here to cause trouble. You've come to the wrong place.
Wu Yifei, you my old friend.
The film
Change your
was
face faster than turning a page.
translated
Just a few days
and
ago,
narrated
at the
by
entrance of the
Zhu.
Celestial Master Hall, you were still calling out Zhao Fei repeatedly, like a sycophant. Today, you want to cut me down with a single strike.
It was my poor judgment of character, and I brought this upon myself.
Zhu Ruzhen. Don't think that, just because you are the Prime Minister's granddaughter, I wouldn't dare touch you.
What? The little scoundrel from the Celestial Master Hall still wants to lay a hand on this miss? Come on, try to touch me.
The marshal's manner angered the banished immortal. According to the laws of Great Xia, they should be executed and sacrificed to the true immortal. Today you come to the sacrificial altar to cause trouble. Are you trying to be an enemy of the Prince of Northern Liang?
Whoever is Chunxian's enemy is an enemy of my Prime Minister's manor.
The Prince of Northern Liang's manor just annihilated the marshal's manor. We wouldn't mind adding your Prime Minister's manor to the list.
Stop talking nonsense, release him quickly.
Just with you? You think you can make the Prince of Northern Liang's manor release someone? Wishful thinking.
Of course I can't do it alone. It can.
This is
The sacred decree of the Lord of the Nation.
The sacred decree of the Lord of the Nation. Our Wu family is saved. Saved.
The imperial decree has arrived, as if the Lord of the Nation himself were presiding over court. What? Have you forgotten how to kneel? Or are you trying to rebel against the Lord of the Nation?
You good for nothing. Why aren't you kneeling yet? Are you tired of living? Not long enough.
When the Lord of the Nation investigates this, even if you had 10 heads, it wouldn't be enough.
One kneels to heaven and earth. Two kneels to parents. My kneeling. I'm afraid this Lord of the Nation cannot bear it.
presumptuous. We, as citizens of Great Xia, kneel before the Lord of the Nation. What's wrong with that?
Are you saying that the Lord of the Nation is not worthy of making me kneel?
Chunxian, why are you still so arrogant? Miss Su kindly rushed to the sacrificial immortal platform to save you, yet you insist on defying the Lord of the Nation and seeking your own death?
Miss Zhu, Kensian despises the Lord of the Nation. He has committed the crime of great disrespect.
Shut up. Chunxian is excused from kneeling.
What right does he, a prisoner, have?
Lord of the Nation's verbal decree. Chunxian is excused from kneeling. What? You disagree?
I wouldn't dare.
By imperial decree, the Marshal's Manor is my trusted confidant. It has achieved glorious military feats for Great Shai. I will not slaughter my most trusted officials. Therefore, the Wu family's crimes are specially pardoned. Respect this. What are you standing there for? Hurry up and release them.
Release them. Wait. This imperial edict is fake. Greetings, Your Highness. Your Highness. Are you saying? The forgery is full of flaws. It doesn't even have the imperial seal stamped on it. Zhu Ruzhen. How dare you?
Shirushin, you are falsely transmitting an imperial edict.
Your Highness, Zhu Ruzhen is falsely transmitting an imperial edict. That is, a death sentence for 9 generations.
Guards, seize Zhu Ruzhen for me. This is your Prime Minister's manners. Evidence of deceiving the monarch and defying superiors. I recall you and the Prime Minister's manner have a deep-seated grudge. After the Fengshan Grand Ceremony concludes, you will lead men to raid and confiscate the Prime Minister's manor. Not even a flea shall be left. Understand?
This humble one understands.
Chunxian, no wonder you just now were so confident. Did you think that, without the Marshal's manor, you still had the Prime Minister's manor to support you? Is that right?
Boy! Haven't you always placed your hopes on the Prime Minister's manor? Later, I will, in the name of the Prince of Northern Liang, have the entire Prime Minister's manor executed. Then, in front of your very eyes, I will take this woman.
Let go of my hand.
I've changed my mind now. I will, in front of your very eyes, take this woman.
Died.
Kensian, young Master Li is now your Highness's man. How dare you hit young Master Li? You, boy, still have quite a few tricks up your sleeve. What did you say earlier? You said this prince was merely a prince among ants.
So this useless? Had offended your highness before. This time, you're dead for sure.
The Prince of Liang is a prince among prince, looking across all of Great Xia, apart from the Lord of the Nation. Who dares to disrespect your highness? Kensian spoke disrespectfully to your highness. He's simply asking for death. Lord of the Nation, in this prince's eyes, is nothing. Your highness. Zhu Ruzhen colluded with Kensian. She should be executed along with him. How could I let her die so easily? Are you saying? Aren't you quite capable? Between two young ladies, you moved with ease. You had a grand time, didn't you? Guards, tie up Zhu Ruzhen for me. Today, I will make you personally witness how they die before your very eyes.
Peng Shi Tong, you bastard. Even as a ghost, I will not forgive you.
Stop cursing, save your strength.
If I curse him, he'll be unhappy. If he's unhappy, then I'm happy.
You dare to be stubborn even when facing death? Cut her down. An imperial edict.
Grandpa, you finally made it.
Falsifying an imperial edict. I'll deal with you later.
If I hadn't falsified the edict to stall them, by the time you returned from the palace with the decree, we would have already been executed by them.
Prince of Northern Liangpang Shidong received the imperial edict.
This imperial edict of yours couldn't possibly be fake too, could it?
Presumptuous. The Lord of the Nation's imperial brush. How dare you make such wild guesses? Are you doubting that I, the Prime Minister, am falsifying an imperial edict? Or are you doubting the 6 ministers behind me falsifying an imperial edict?
How could the Prime Minister and the 6 ministries possibly falsify an imperial edict? Then why aren't you kneeling to receive the edict? So what if it's the Lord of the Nation's imperial edict? How audacious. Peng Shitong. You dare to throw away the imperial edict. Are you trying to rebel? Today, this prince intends to embark on the path of immortality. So why should I fear this mere small imperial edict?
You.
Ignore them. Keep cutting. First, cut down this Grand Marshal, Wu Zhengshong.
Dad,
How could this happen? I never imagined my Wu family would perish like this. Go in. It's you. You've been captured and brought in too?
I'm here to save you.
You're here to save me? It looks like you didn't escape. And were captured, right?
Marshal Wu. Take a guess. Why Xia Fei calls me master?
She like you. Marshal. So you're here. We all thought you were captured by the Prince of Northern Liang. Where is this? Marshal, what's wrong? This is, of course, our camp. That kid. Actually, in an instant, sent me to a military camp about 1,000 miles away. Could it be that he Marshal, Marshal. The Prince of Northern Liang intends to rebel. Pass down the order. Immediately assemble the army. March towards the immortal sacrifice platform. Yes. What's going on? How could a person turn into a piece of wood? Impossible, impossible. Just now he was a person. How could he turn into a piece of wood? I don't know either. He was just a living person a moment ago. Chop them all down. Today, this prince would like to see who dares, right under this prince's nose, play tricks. Yes.
Don't.
Kneel.
Don't.
Pang Shitong. Your time of death has come.
I thought you, this, Grand Marshal Wu, with a lifetime of glory, had been chopped to death with one strike. Who would have thought, you old geezer, still have quite a strong life force.
Old man. You didn't even die. How could I die? Wu Zhengshong, how did you manage this golden cicada shedding its shell trick? How did you manage to do it? Naturally, I had the assistance of a master. A master? Those were merely some illusions, that's all. You just escaped a calamity. Can you control the current situation? Pang Shitong. You are already facing a great catastrophe. Yet still so audacious? Catastrophe is imminent. My 100,000 Northern Liang Iron Cavalry have already surrounded this place. You just escaped one strike. And you still dare to come here? This time, you will surely die. The 100,000 Northern Liang Iron Cavalry are renowned throughout the land. This governor would indeed like to witness them. Issue the order. Northern Liang Iron Cavalry. Crush them. Report. Your Highness, the 100,000 Northern Liang Iron Cavalry have been completely annihilated. What? Did you do this? Indeed. Your 100,000 Iron Cavalry have already, under the encirclement of my marshal's manor, been completely annihilated. Impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Pang Shitong, you have wolfish ambitions and are guilty of heinous crimes. Last night, the Lord of the Nation already bestowed upon Grand Marshal with a tiger tally, mobilizing the nations. Your time of death has arrived. Fine. So you feel have been scheming against me. I will chop down your daughter as a sacrifice to heaven.
Pang Shitong, do you still want to see the banished immortal who descended to the mortal world?
Master, how did you come?
Shut up. I don't have a disciple like you, who betrays their master and destroys their ancestors.
Master.
Zhang Mingdao, do you think that by following the Prince of Northern Liang's manor, you will have a great future? I just came from the street outside the sacrificial immortal platform. From the street, where corpses lay for 10,000 li, and blood flowed enough to float pestles. He, even his self-proclaimed proud Northern Liang Iron Cavalry, couldn't withstand a single blow. What makes you think that if you follow him, you'll have a great future?
What Northern Liang Iron Cavalry? This prince doesn't care at all. What I care about is the banished immortal.
Lord Banished Immortal. He's already here.
Lord Banished Immortal is here. How is this possible? Who exactly is the Banished Immortal? Tell me, who exactly is the Banished Immortal?
Right before your eyes. He is the Banished Immortal.
He is the Banished Immortal? Master, I admit, he knows a bit of Taoist magic, but he absolutely cannot be the Banished Immortal.
Old Celestial Master, are you mistaken? He's just a man who's been lying in bed for 3 years.
If he's the Banished Immortal, then I'm the Jade Emperor. This useless trash. How could he be the Banished Immortal?
Pang Shidong, you truly are blind. Serves you right that you fall into such a state.
All right. Since you say he is the banished immortal, then this prince shall see what abilities he truly possesses. How is this possible? Who exactly are you?
I'm the only immortal in this world.
The banished immortal. Invulnerable to blades and spears. A true immortal's body. He actually is the banished immortal. I personally captured Lord Banished Immortal.
I never thought he would actually be the banished immortal. I was truly blind to have mistaken a true immortal.
The film was
Mommy.
translated and
Mommy,
narrated
what's wrong?
by M Media.
It was me who stubbornly pushed away the golden son-in-law delivered to our doorstep. So, he really could have ensured our family's prosperity for 100 generations.
This item is quite good. I'll accept it.
Chunxian, are you really the banished immortal?
Zalmo. I told you before, but you didn't believe me. You stubbornly believed that. My backing was two young ladies of the Marshal's Manor and Prime Minister's Manor.
Chunxian, you know, I actually feel about you.
Zalmo. Haven't you understood yet? Our fate has run out.
Mommy, the banished immortal is Zhao Fei's fated Dao companion from a past life. The rise of our Wu family. Unstoppable.
I never would have thought. Our grandson-in-law is actually a banished immortal descended to the mortal realm. Heaven bless us.
Did you guess long ago that he is a banished immortal?
I don't need to guess. I told you long ago. Because of a fortunate coincidence, we both became in a vegetative state in the mortal realm, and then ascended back to the immortal realm together. I became his disciple, and we cultivated together for over 10,000 years.
So, I'm the only one who didn't know? Right, Grandpa?
Greetings.
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 Greetings. Greetings. Lord Banished Immortal.
Greetings, Lord Banished Immortal.
Impossible. Impossible. How could you be? The supreme banished immortal descended to the mortal realm?
I already said. Even if you are the Prince of Northern Lyon, in my eyes, you are nothing more than a slightly larger ant.
Your Highness, we've lost. We have completely lost. This prince holds sway over the world. Fought over 100 battles, big and small, without a single defeat. This prince cannot lose. Are you truly a banished immortal? Today, this prince, with the power of a mortal, will slay an immortal.
Oh no. This Dragon Pearl contains the national destiny of our great Xia. Bailiang forcibly absorbing the Dragon Pearl is to raise his cultivation realm.
Master, be careful.
Chunxian, quickly get out of the way.
Now, this prince, empowered by the national destiny, is immune to all evil. Even if you are a true immortal, this prince will surely slay you. Die.
Utter nonsense.
This is bad.
What's wrong, old celestial master?
This Dragon Pearl is a divine artifact that guards our great Xia. It uses the national destiny to suppress numerous ancient demons. But now, the current prince of Northern Liang for his own selfish desires, has forcibly extracted the national destiny within the Dragon Pearl. This has caused the seal to loosen, allowing many demons and monsters to escape at this opportunity.
What?
If these demons escape into the mortal realm,
The film
I
is
fear that in the near
translated
future,
and narrated by
there will be a
M
great
Media.
catastrophe.
Don't worry. This venerable one is here. Those demons won't be able to stir up any waves.